that's the tree cut back. So he spent the afternoon clearing away, as I'm sure Beth will show you on the time lapse. Made a big difference, but I had to stop on the bamboo because I came across a bird's nest with a bird in it. Quite an elderly bird, but I just stopped. It means I'm just going to have to wait a few more weeks yet before I can get in there. It's just not worth the risk. But what a difference making in just bringing back this tree. But the gentleman who just popped in, the French gentleman, if I understood my French good enough, told me to cut it right back. I mean, he's told me to take off, I don't know, nearly another 1.5 meters, 2 meters off the tops of those. He said next year it'll come up a tree. So he definitely seemed to know what he was talking about. So tomorrow, assuming it's not raining, I'll be giving that a good short back and sides. Oh, well done, Carol. My little helper, my little YTS student.
I need a different way.
Is this, yeah, better than painting in the salon, eh, darling?
Oh, I've finished.
What do you mean you're finished?
I've done.
No way.
Salon's done.
It's finished, is it?
Yeah.
Papered,
Yeah.
fabric, yeah, decking down or whatever, posh parquet. Wow, you're super quick, you are. I bet you didn't even put on a time lapse. Right, anyhow, we got to fly out. We're off to see Roger to get the bars back for the doorway. Just need painting after that and then we can get them in. So good day all in all. Well, I've cut all the tree down from out the front, so that means lots of tip runs, but
what?
your papering.
It's really windy.
It's really windy. Yeah, if we didn't have so much to do before we go back to the UK, it's a windsurfing day, definitely. But
I'm bleeding
hey
out
ho.
of this paper.
Bleeding? Are you bleeding wine or blood?
It's a good job it's only lining paper, isn't it?
Because you're getting blood all over it.
Yeah.
That's your little DNA in the chateau.
Nice. Nice.
Where? So you've lined, wait a minute, you've lined a lot of walls. So that corner's finished.
Hope to finish it today.
Okay. Except for we were gonna. I thought you were waiting till I'd done the rads, but doesn't matter, I suppose, because the framework shouldn't move even when I bring the panels up. Crumbs.
It's coming on.
And your flowers are in and stuck.
Yep.
And actually look good. Right, got the grills back from Roger. He had a few problems actually. The machine, for some reason, just didn't want to completely keep eating into it. He said it was constantly blocking the valves when it was circulating the sand. I think he runs it about 8 bar, and after a while then it would just drop. So you get a section where it would really start firing off the paint, and then it would just stop and he would have to unblock it. And so he had quite a lot of problems actually. I know he's still looking into finding why, but we do need to get these bars back up. So I'm pleased he had a good go. Hopefully he might have learnt something why it's doing this. I mean, this paint, there was layers of paint on this, leaded paint as well, so it really did eat up. But you can really see a difference where when the machine was working, it really started firing the paint off. And then as I come over and put the other one in the booth, completely different, chalk and cheese. So I think what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to use my drill and my grinder attachment, my wire brush should I say, see if I can really get in there and see if that will make any difference. And then perhaps we can get them painted up and back on the doors. Well, I was slowly scrubbing away, a few hours, but you can see the difference. But the detail on these is, yeah, they're going to be great. So as you can see, there's the difference now. A lot of this I'm having to pick off with a screwdriver, in fact, almost chiseling the paint off. It's on there that hard. I'm not surprised Roger struggled with the trying to remove this with the sandblaster. But as I said, put in a few hours work, and actually it's definitely worth it. And hopefully I'll get the royal approval for painting, but I'll get Carol to have a look at that later on. But yes, what a difference. You're not painting. You're hanging the wrong wallpaper.
I've got 3 more pieces of lining paint to put up. So clearly, this is obviously a statement saying we are not putting fabric on the walls. We have chosen some wallpaper.
Oh, you could have said we might be painting the lining paper.
Not only have we chosen a wallpaper,
Hang on. Everyone, Carol's chosen the wallpaper.
we've also chosen fabric, which hasn't yet been ordered.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
So the wallpaper has been on order. It is in another country at the moment. So hence why I'm carrying on with the lining, and I've only got 2 more pieces to put up.
So what we're really saying is there's nothing stopping us now. Cracking
We're
on and finishing.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll. Well, you're on a roll. You've got me doing cleaning again.
So you should.
No, okay. So you've just got to finish, you say,
Lost my bag.
just that panel, you're saying?
Yeah, just this panel.
And then you're done on the lining.
Yeah.
So the checklist is sorted very quickly. Radiators, wallpaper, curtains and floor.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
nothing can be done after the lining paper until all these mouldings have been made and painted. And yesterday I stood here and counted how many I've got to make. There's another 10 to make, which is fine, but then they've all got to be sanded into the right shape and recreated where there isn't any.
Okay.
So that's a very, very long job. Anyway.
Are you still hoping on a Christmas present in here?
There will be a Christmas tree in here.
There'll be a Christmas tree.
I need my, I need to get on.
Right, okay, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to carry on cleaning. So as you can see, I've started doing this one. And you can see, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but it's so thick. I mean, picking it off, as you might see in a time lapse I was doing with a screwdriver. And it's almost impossible. It's going to take me for hours to get this off. But as I said, the shot blasting it, sandblasting it, just isn't working. It just can't get it off. So I'll just carry on manual labour. Confident?
No, because you have literally just told me that you have no faith in me doing this.
Shall we rewind that a little bit? And you said you hated painting with hammerite because it's gloopy.
I do hate hammerite.
And I thought, well, if you paint my grills and then don't like it, I've got to sit there and clean it all off again.
That's why I'm only going to do this little circle on the back.
Oh, actually.
Gloopy, isn't it?
Horrible stuff, yes.
Actually, oh, look at that sparkle in the sun.
Wow.
How does that look?
Wet.
Doesn't take that long to dry, actually.
Doesn't it?
No.
Okay.
I might do it with a brush in the grooves and then get a roller out.
Very good.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Do you know the sort of slightly annoying thing? Although you do need to
I
paint it.
proved you wrong.
Actually, what I was going to say, I really like just it bare metal. Looked really nice.
You're an arse.
No, but there's so much primer and all sorts in there that you need to cover up. So you're going to have to paint it whatever. And then I'll go back to cleaning. The other one is unbelievably coated. More so than this one, actually, I think.
Ooh.
Is it going to, when it's dry though, is it going to go quite matte, that gold, or you got no idea?
It just says smooth gold.
Does it ever say it do what it says on the tin?
I should hope so. Right, where should I go next? Oh, I don't know what I was worried about.
I don't know what you were worried
Drip
about.
marks.
What drip marks? I can't see any.
You won't, because I'm going to do two very thin coats.
Can I just remind you, these are going on doors with windows and all sorts. You're just not
Which are how many years old?
Yeah, and the windows have the glass, should I say, has all these little dimples, doesn't it? So
I could just do like the touched effect. Right.
You can do what you like, but well done. Obviously, what they're saying is that is working, so you're going to carry on with that grill, yeah?
I am.
And I'll carry on cleaning, and we'll come back to you. Well, slowly getting there, so as I said, having to chip it away with a screwdriver. It's the only way, and it just breaks off in bits, but my word, lead paint, it's there for good for sure. But as I said, we'll finish off like the other one. It just means it'll take some time. Cal's sprayed this one completely now, which is really looking good actually. So she's got to leave it till, I think it's about 4 hours, and then she'll get the coat on the other side. So touch wood, we'll have that done in a couple of days. So back in the UK at Val's mini chateau, traditional semi. Carol stays here when we come back. She's the lucky one. I get to sleep on the sofa at Rebecca's, and I get woken up by Zach jumping up and down at 6 in the morning. Carol gets to lie in, gets her own bedroom. She even gets treated here like a princess. So when Val and Alf come over, Carol has an enormous list of jobs for them to do. When Carol comes back home, oh my word, yes, as I said, like a princess. So I'm hoping she's out of bed. Take her for a coffee. We're gonna get the boat home later on this afternoon. But one of the good things she likes about staying here, she gets to watch her English TV. She's one of these soap mad people that watches Coronation Street EastEnders. And we can't watch that in the UK, so I think occasionally Carol might catch up on a few things on YouTube, but she comes back here, she gets all the infills, so which is probably what they're doing now actually. We'll go see if I can find them. Morning.
Hello.
I said I'd come and video you so everyone can say hello.
Oh, right.
I've just seen Alf walking up to get his paper.
Oh, you got him as well, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I left him alone.
Oh, well,
what have we got there? Ah, they're the ones that I broke that Alf was annoyed with me about. Yes.
Is that okay?
It's perfect. That means you must be coming back over for some more work.
Definitely. There's there for you.
Where's that good lady of mine that you're treating like a princess? Oh, there she is. I just told everyone that how come when your mum comes over you give her a list of jobs, but when you come over here you're treated like a princess and get no jobs?
She loves me.
Oh. Well, let's go and get a coffee before we get the boat.